Check out the video description for details. It's Wednesday, September 13th, and today's show is going to focus on the Apple event. We're going to give our review of Apple stock post-event, so let's go through and we'll scroll through what they said at the event, and I'll give my thoughts on it there. Going over to Mac Rumors, I'll post the link in the video description. It's a good place that has basically the whole event. I'll skip right past the retail section, although there was some interesting stuff as they revamp and change the retail store. So staying ahead of that's obviously important for the stock. But let's look at starting with the Apple Watch. Apple Watch, during the live stream yesterday, I was playing some Salmon Run while watching this. The stock popped the most for the Apple Watch. LTE feature in it is really cool, although it's going to drain the battery pretty good if you use that. So positives and negatives coming from this. I think it's finally making the Apple Watch a product that, it's almost a must own. So using a lot of the things that they have with it, the gym kit, the AR stuff that they're working on, all if it can integrate together with the watch, that's going to be pretty cool. So really happy with the Apple Watch, what they had there. So that was good news. Pretty cool commercials. Skip past that. Yeah, the phone call in the middle of nowhere. That'd be a pretty cool emergency feature that you have. So watch, definitely a plus for them. The 4K TV was to me one of the bigger things that they announced, and this is kind of to me this is a signal that 4K is kind of, it's now ready here. It's ready for prime time. Little disappointed with that they didn't have the new A11 chip in there, but pretty cool game that they showed off. Don't know if this is going to get them in the console race at home, but the big one was the 4K movie pricing, same as HD. To me, this was huge, and then you get the free upgrade. So that's going to start moving some movies and get 4K into the forefront. So that was a pleasant surprise. Would have liked to see the newest processor in there, but I guess the A10 is going to be good enough. I didn't really care for the live sports thing. I think they're kind of hiding the fact that you're still going to need some sort of subscription service to do all that. So the game looked good. Price target $179, getting a little pricey there towards the your console price, but I liked it. A good positive for the Apple TV. The iPhone 8 Plus, great upgrades if you keep with their normal upgrade cycle. A11 chip looks pretty cool. The augmented reality stuff that they showed off in the pictures was all good, especially the augmented reality. The game that they played in looking at the sky and things like that. Those are really cool. Very interesting to see what companies jump on this bandwagon with the augmented reality games. I could be a pretty cool way to play. We'll see if it's a gimmick or not. They'll come out with their own charging station. We'll see that when they release the 10. So iPhone 8, good standard upgrade. Positive. The iPhone X, or iPhone 10, sorry, as they call it, pretty good. The recognition of the face to unlock it was pretty sweet. People are going to pay $1,000. Pretty advanced phone with the face recognition. Nothing. I mean, the emoji thing's going to be pretty cool. I'm sure it's going to take off more than a lot of people think. So a lot of great technology here, and this will kind of set the base for things to come with their phone. So overall, I think it was a good presentation. I really liked the watch, although some reports saying that the battery life is going to suffer. 4K TV good. Their phone is still going to be the must-have phone. One of the people that are going to benefit is GameStop in their stores. Their AT&T stores and things like that as they trade in. GameStop's going to be selling a lot of used phones, I think, in the future out of those stores. So their stock's doing pretty good. One of the things that I didn't like was the number of models that they're starting to get out there. And let me just pull it up live screen here, or full screen here, so I can show you. You're starting to get a cluster of, multiple models. You got multiple 10, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12 plus models of phone out there to choose from at different price points is getting a little crowded. Same thing with the watch. The iPad, they've kind of streamlined a little bit. The Mac is still a mess with their laptops and things. And I only mention this because it's bit Apple in the past with having too many models, and they eventually just streamlined it down to the iMac when Steve Jobs returned. So that's a little concerning that they're getting too many models out there. But you can see their stock is down 1%. Usually it goes down around these announcements. People are underwhelmed. But let me tell you, the pre-orders are going to be going up. They're going to sell like hotcakes. So very happy with what I saw. The only downside, I think, was a lot of the models. Having too many of them. I wish they would just streamline it. $1,000 phone, people are going to buy it. It's going to sell out. It's going to be hard to get. It's a good phone, good product. They're kind of staying the course of where they take technology that's out there and they polish it up and they put a premium on it. They really refine it. And they have a great product. So watch. I think the watch was the best part, and I think a lot more people are going to jump in on the watch. And behind that, they have their different health kits and things that are going to suck people in. It's going to be a must-have item. So overall, I like the presentation. Pretty showing their campus was pretty cool. I still think the stock is a must-own stock. So. Nothing's changed at the presentation. Happy with what I saw. It's great to own their stock. I think you should still own it. Today, a Nintendo Direct is going to be coming up this afternoon. I don't know if I'll live stream it or not. If I do, I'll send out a message. Certainly going to have full review of it tomorrow. This week, big news, like we said, for a lot of the stocks that we cover. So stay tuned for that. So give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave us some feedback. We're always trying to grow the channel, the community, and make the show better. So subscribe if you haven't already to get the latest investing news for gamers. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow.